Thank you so much for joining me for this class today. It's going to be based all around the core, so with lots of twists and a little bit of balance work. And we're going to get started seated. So whether you're at home in a nice comfortable seat, or maybe you're outside like me, just finding a place where you can stay for a few moments. And we're just going to get started by grounding down and rolling the shoulders back. So we've got the shoulders over the hips. And whether you're sat cross-legged or maybe you've got your legs out in front, maybe you're kneeling or leaning against a wall, we're just going to take a little moment to take a deep breath in here, maybe tuck in the chin. With the next inhale, we're going to take the hands up over the head, reaching up through the fingers. And with the exhale, we're going to take the left hand down towards the right knee, and the right hand comes behind, twisting to the right and allowing the twist to be at the waist. So not just turning the shoulders and keeping the belly button pointing forwards. We're going to twist all the way around. One more deep inhale here. And with the exhale, we're coming back up through the center, lifting the hands up overhead. And with the exhale, the right hand comes down in front and the left hand comes down behind once again. Feeling that big twist at the waist. Maybe keeping the chin tucked. And then with the next inhale, coming back up through the center, reaching up through the hands. With the exhale, we're going to fold forwards, tucking the chin, taking the forehead down towards the floor, breathing deeply in through the nose, filling the belly. And then with the next inhale, coming back up, and we're going to meet in our tabletops, taking the hands under the shoulders and the knees under the hips, and just starting with a little bit of cat-cow movement. So with the inhale, we're lifting the chest and the tailbone, lifting the chin. And with the exhale, we're curling the chin and the tailbone under. Inhaling, lifting. Exhaling, curling everything under. Maybe adding in a little bit of forwards and backwards movement. Maybe a little twist here just to check in with how everything's feeling. Noticing at the very beginning if there's anything that's looking for your attention. We're not going to push into anything painful or anything that's too uncomfortable today. And breathing in here, we're going to step the left foot forward. So maybe lifting the left hand to come into place, finding your way. And with the next inhale, we're going to lift the chest, taking the hands high, breathing in. And with the exhale, maybe allowing the right hip to sink forwards. So you're going to feel that big stretch all across the front of the right hip. Inhaling, reaching up through the fingers here. And with the exhale, we're going to take the hips back, extending the left leg, maybe taking the hands down towards the floor, taking the chest forwards. Inhaling, bending into the left knee, sinking the hips forwards, taking the hands up overhead. And with the exhale, we're extending the left leg long, taking the hips back and the chest comes forwards. One more time with an inhale, bending into the left knee, reaching the hands high, taking the hips forwards. We're going to tuck the back toes. Breathing in here, we're going to lift the right knee, reaching up through the fingertips. Then with the exhale, we're going to take the hands down to the floor, planting the right hand down first. And with an inhale, lifting the left hand high. And we're going to feel a big release all through the left hip here. Breathing in, we're going to roll the right shoulder back. So eventually it's going to stack over. Breathing in, we're going to roll the left shoulder back. So eventually it's going to stack over the right. One more deep inhale here, reaching through the left fingers. And with the exhale, we're going to take the hands down towards the floor, turning the back toes towards the long edge of the mat. We're going to plant the left hand inside of the right foot. And with the next inhale, we're going to reach the right hand high. Breathing in, lifting through the fingers, maybe taking the hand forwards, finding a big stretch all down the right side of the body. One big inhale here. And then leading with the right hand, we're going to squeeze the abs, lifting up through our warrior two, taking the hands wide, rolling the shoulders back, big inhale here. With the next inhale, we're going to turn back towards the front, sweeping the back hand down and then up, and turning onto the back toes, reaching up through the fingers, coming back through our high lunge. We're just going to take one big inhale here. And then with the exhale, we're going to land the hands down, landing that back knee, finding our balance, untucking the right toes. And with an inhale, we're going to lift, coming back up to our low lunge. But instead of pressing the hips forwards, we're going to lift up and out of the pelvic bowl, drawing everything upwards, lifting the hands. And with the exhale, we're going to turn to the right, and it's an open twist. So we have to keep the core really stable to keep our balance, squeezing the left glute to draw the left knee out, maybe taking the hands to the hips, rolling the shoulders back, drawing the shoulder blades together. And from here, we're going to take the hands wide, taking them about as high as the shoulders, breathing in, lifting the chest. And with the exhale, the left hand comes down and the right hand reaches up. Inhaling, lifting back up, exhaling, left hand down, right hand reaches high. Inhaling, coming back up, and one last time with the exhale, the left hand comes down, the right hand reaches up, and then with the exhale, both hands come down to the floor, one either side of that left foot. We're going to tuck the toes, lifting the back knee, breathing in here, taking a little rock forwards and backwards. And the last little challenge is going to be to lift the right foot, drawing the knee into the chest, lifting the chest, coming up onto the left foot here, breathing in deeply, finding the balance, maybe rolling the shoulders back, taking the hands down to the sides. And with the next inhale, we're going to take the left hand outside of the right foot. Breathing in, we're going to extend the right foot long and feeling that twist at the waist once more. Slowly, slowly, we're going to see about turning to the right, reaching the right hand back until the shoulders are about even. Breathing in, one big inhale here. And then with the exhale, we're going to release anything we're holding on to, turning back to the front. We're going to reach the hands high on an inhale, lifting upwards. And with the exhale, we're going to fold forwards, bending the knees so that the hands come down to the floor, planting them down, taking a deep inhale, reaching down through the hands and back through the heels. With an exhale, we're going to lower, maybe all the way, maybe halfway. Inhaling, lifting the chest. And then with an exhale, we're taking the hips all the way back and up into our downward facing dog, taking a pedal of the legs if that feels good, drawing a deep inhale in through the nose, filling the belly, and with an exhale we're going to land the knees down, finding our way back into our tabletop, taking the hands under the shoulders and the knees under the hips. This time we're going to step the right foot forwards, and my floor is quite uneven, so finding the balance point. Here we go. With the inhale, we're going to lift the hands high, reaching them up, sinking the hips forwards, feeling that big stretch this time across the front of the left hip. One big inhale here. And then with the exhale, we're extending the right leg long, taking the hips back. Inhaling, bending into the right knee, lifting the chest, lifting the arms. And with the exhale, we're going to extend that right leg long, taking the hips back, folding forwards. Inhaling, coming back up through our crescent lunge, reaching the fingers high. And then with the exhale, we're going to take the hands down, tucking the back toes, lifting the left knee up. And we're going to plant the left hand down, reaching the right hand high, turning the chest towards the right and reaching up through the fingers, breathing in deeply, feeling that big release all through the right hip this time, rolling the right shoulder back. So eventually it's going to stack over the left. Taking a deep inhale here. And then with the exhale, we're going to land the right hand down inside of the right foot, turning the left toes to face towards the long edge of the mat. With an inhale, we're going to lift the left hand high. Again, rolling that shoulder back, breathing in, squeezing the abs to find stability here. Maybe the hand reaches up, maybe it comes forwards and over, finding a nice straight line all the way from the foot to the hand. One big deep inhale here, and leading with that left hand, we're going to come up into our warrior two, squeezing the right glute to draw the right knee out, reaching the hands apart, lifting the chest. From here, we're going to sweep the left hand down and forwards, turning onto the back toes, reaching the hands high into our high lunge, breathing in, lifting through the fingers. And with the exhale, we're coming down onto the left knee, drawing a deep inhale in through the nose and lifting out the pelvis. So we're lifting, creating a nice straight line all up through the back, squeezing the abs to keep everything tight. And from here, we're going to turn to the left, squeezing the right glutes to find that open twist on the other side. And we're drawing the right knee out, breathing in here, stretching the hands apart. And with an exhale, the right hand comes down towards the floor and the left hand reaches up. Inhaling back up to center. Exhaling, right hand comes down, left hand reaches up. Inhaling back up, and one last time with the exhale, the right hand comes down, the left hand reaches up, maybe looking up towards the left hand, and then exhaling, taking both hands down towards the floor. We're going to tuck the toes at the back, lifting that back knee and taking a little rock forwards to come up. So we're standing on our right foot, breathing in, rolling the shoulders back, waiting until you're at that point where you know you've got the balance. And then we've got the option to take the right hand outside of the left edge of the foot, the left foot, the lifted one, breathing in, feeling all the little wobbles. We're going to see about extending the left leg long, sweeping the left hand behind and turning to the left, feeling that big twist at the waist, kicking through the left heel to get as much twist as you can. And if you're on an uneven surface like I am, then it gives you an extra little challenge, but that's all good. Breathing in here, taking one more really deep inhale. And then with the exhale, we're going to release anything we're holding on to, turning back to the front. We're going to inhale, reaching the hands high. And with the exhale, folding forwards, tucking the chin, if that feels good. With the inhale, we're going to lift the chest halfway. And with the exhale, we're going to plant the hands, stepping back into our plank pose, reaching back through the heels and pressing down through the hands, protracting the shoulders. With the exhale, we're going to land the knees, sinking the hips back, resting the forehead down. Taking a little moment to check in with the breath. Settling down. And I really hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for joining me for this video.